Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Venezia, head trader at TradeView Markets. Uh, it is, it's the day before Labor Day, and what is the specific date? Specific date, it's September 2nd. Okay, I'm going to log in right away. This is going to be one of the briefer ones because you know what? Even though there's the move today after a non-farm payroll number has been index driven, you know what I mean? There's still a lot of cross currents. I don't think anybody's willing to, as you could see, that some stocks are still not performing well. I mean, some stocks might have bounced, if you will, with short coverage. Some are still hovering around near the lows, like Twilo, so it bounced $1 off the low, big deal. The jet is determined, and that's not the judge of the, that's not the barometer at Twilo, but those type of stocks are typical of what's going on now. So it's yet to see if these things base, if it's short covering rally. And I'm going to make it brief because, and I will sign in. I sign in just the same as everybody else. That's my almost my catchphrase now. I sign in just the same as everybody else. Are we there? We share. I got so many screens. I got to get rid of a couple. Okay. So this being the Friday before Labor Day, a three-way week, and the summer's coming to a close, if they will. There's always something happening. That's why TradeView Markets is offering more and more products, being the VIX futures that we've recently done a couple of videos, and it's a good product to have because you know what? If you're not aware or don't have all the weapons, not to be dramatic, to go out to battle here, and you're good battling, sharp people, way sharper than me, if you can consider me sharp. You're trading algos, PhDs, the black boxes, even some rookies that get, everybody gets lucky once in a while. So if you're not aware or you don't have all the products available, you're at a disadvantage. And it's not just to scare you; it's just your numbers over time will reflect that. So we're just trying to shorten the learning curve. Okay, so let me start off today. I didn't post a lot of data, and that's because there wasn't a lot of data. And going back to Monday, which we want you to go back to the TradeGATEHub YouTube channel. Going back on Monday, here's our videos. And so 2 days ago, here I am 3 days ago, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so the short story is ending. We started the week saying, once again, go to the video, how we're leading into a slower weekend, into non-farm payrolls, how we were going to play it. The whole theme of the week here, and I will run before we're walking, has been this. Theme of the week. What's the theme of the week, Coach? Let me go back a little further. And as I go back further on here, we might as well go through the process. And thanks for everybody sharing. It's been one of those. I've been sharing my universe of stocks more and more, just to get an idea of just, why not? No one's complaining. And I always open the complaint box is always open. Okay. So this was yesterday, 22 hours ago. The oscillators are broken to the downside at the moment. Very rare. Joba going in time for 39.30 support. Everything with the plan feels better. So everybody was tuned in at this moment when the market was, you know what? Let me even go to the screen here. I don't want to pull up the SPYs daily because I don't want to get distracted. But let me pull up the long term, and this is the SPYs. Here we are yesterday. Yesterday, we were the SPYs were around, what was that? It's my glasses, 389, 390, right at the gap here. See that? Another gap. Coach and I, during Monday and Tuesday, were talking about how the SPYs were at this gap here. Same as Apple, by the way. So they finally got down to the lower gap, almost to the penny, which was at 390, give or take, whatever it is, 390 and change. Let me go back to TradeGATEHub. And you know what? The plan might have failed, but the bottom line is everybody was on where they should be. And that was, what I was most happy about or proud of. I don't know how you want to articulate it. So here we go. Hold on. What else did I put? Happens very, very rare it gets here. So I said that was a temporary bottom. By the way, and I'll get back into it it's not just my video. Naturally, it's coach's video. Go back that 9:30 in the morning, and then go back to my video. And like I said, it doesn't mean it was going to work. It's just we're on it where it is. There's never been an issue in TradeGATEHub about stock selection, what the market's doing, and why. That's why there's a bid and an ask. But we're all around it. We should be. Okay, oscillators are broken to the downside at the moment. Very rare. I'm up in octa, believe it or not. GLD at the 200-day weekly. So go back and look. If you can't go to the video, and you should, even more than the text, go back. This goes back, a couple of days, if you will. Okay, so let's get back to what happened today, or at least yesterday, leading today. 3902 may have, that was it. That was literally the bottom, Joe. If you go back to our chart, even go back to the video. Gerard, very good. I use this just oscillator too. Okay. Credit default swaps, CDA. Let me, I'm going to go through the routine in terms of getting back to my point originally about how 3,900, if you will, or became the temporary bottom. 3,902 was incredible. What was the low yesterday? The low yesterday was what? Like 38,999. That was incredible. And once again, I'm not going to apologize. Go back to the videos, right or wrong, and see how we came up with this process. We didn't split the atom, but once again, we're all around it. Okay. So what up? What's it? What else is up here? Okay. And this is the same as we do every day at TG. CTAs are still under position. This is the ESE minis. And the bottom line is the way that I was looking for a little bit of bounce today was completely different because I thought the sell off. Yeah, 3,902 of the bounce of the NASDAQ bouncing 20%, whatever, 2 or 3 weeks ago was predicated upon way under people were way off sides. Now, people dip their toe in a little bit, and now best of breeds are only kind of. I'm not looking for any of these type of short squeeze, and you'll see today there's not many of these low floaters that are flying. All right, euro, good post on the euro. Okay, Microsoft best of breeds. That was this week's theme. And what are the 3 stocks up the most today? Not percentage wise, but they've been positive all day. Square does suck. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But you know what? All the wise guys were going. Looking at loading up on Apple here for a day trade. Look at Joba loading up. That word loading up makes me cringe. Lewis does it all the time, but loading up is good. I've loaded up freaking many times. But be careful. You know what, Joe? It's 11. It's 11:10. We're going to a holiday weekend. Be wary of the thin trading, and just have an exit and entry point for the Apple. I appreciate it. I might fire away if it looks good enough, but I'm trying to wind things down here. I got college. My son's going to college. I have my family reunion birthday tomorrow. Whole bunch of insanity. So let's go see the wise guys are doing right here. Wise guys. 2 people. Sponsored by somebody got back to me. What are they doing? Good. Okay. Show 25 tweets. Patience is powerful, but it's much more than doing nothing. All right. So Kohl's has news. Kohl's makes an offer to buy Kohl's up to $2 billion. So Kohl's retailer. Now let's look at Kohl's. This is also an indication of what the market is doing. This is what Kohl's did today after getting beaten down. Nobody wants it. Why would they want it? If Kohl's was 70, it'd be 100 then. So Kohl's was what? 28.16, the high, 31.20. That's a good move. Went through the 30 strike, under the 50-day moving average, a gap there. But you got to keep in mind Kohl's didn't move the rest of the retailers, things like that. And that's also a gauge of the market. The rest of the retailers went, then maybe the market's a little stronger than it said. But if they didn't go and some are up and down, it's you got to be cautious a little bit. I've been adding AHR, Victor Sprint. Okay, Jesus feed. Let's go to them right now. Look, coach is active today. Look at this. A perfect who I follow. Everybody should be following. Javier, IPO Warrior. Let's go to my boy here. Private feed. Okay, this will tell you exactly what's going on today. His latest Twitter calls. How far are they going out? September. They're just hoping for a squeeze. Twitter bullish. See, there you go. So Twitter bullish. They're going out to September 22nd, short term. Maybe they're looking for a weekend play or a squeeze, whatever. Not for me. Calm, repeat buying. Twitter again calls. So they're going for Twitter. You should be writing these down if it worked. If you want to learn how to trade, if you see how this feed, write down. The guys at what? 11:12 a.m. on a Friday, September 40 calls. We're going at what? $1.06. Write them down. See what happens on Monday or Tuesday or week. So everybody knows that I'm a big believer in this feed. Start day trading. What else is the guy saying? Kohl's is bullish. No surprise. Bank of America is bullish. PACB, that's been on there for a couple of days now, but that's a dog. PACB, no interest. Look it up in your own time, if you will. PACB again, a writer closing. That's why he's right. It's just somebody wiping out options. But let me go to more right here. DAX up 3%, triple bottom there for Christ's sake, maybe with the actual market. So here's the picture on the DAX. So if a person that I follow and a lot of other professionals follow, and he says, look at the DAX as we approach the European close, the DAX is important right now. So take a look at it. Update, bullish bias and sweeper activity this morning, but my God, pathetic order flow. Okay. Credit risk, fins and conditions confirming this morning's strength. Looks like it just a little squeeze, but this week has not been many big guy playing today. Yeah. So they're taking profits here. You should be taking profits here because there is a little bit of a movement. So this is my process. Now I'm talking out loud. Puts here. This guy's buying puts. Have a nice day. We talked MEN divergence as well, bro. We did. Listen, that NEM, I'm going back to coach here if I'm not if we can't see this. I understand that. And coach talked about NEM, but you know what? I liked it. Yeah. I still got some nougat. 25. I took some profits. What was it? 25, 12? 25.87. The nougat. Oh my God, it's fucking flying. Look at the nougat. And you know why I like the nougat? I'm going to tell you why, Lewis, or Gerard, or even Joba. You see the volume in nougat with the RSI low, but we were coming into a Friday. And all these, when a triple ETF is getting destroyed like that, and you think things might turn, they got to write their puts back, and that will make the triple ETF only on option expiration day. That's why I said on Wednesday I was going to sell it. I was thinking to myself, you know what? There's a non-farm payroll number coming out. You know, coach has been looking at the GLD. You know what I mean? There's the GLD here. Now above the gap. So the nougat. That's why I took a shot this morning. I didn't sell it that well. I sold 25.18. It was 25.18. Here's the chart on the nougat. So I was also aware that 25 was an option price for nougat as well. So that's where it opened, right near the option price. I let the rookie sell just like I did. Everybody was giddy. It opened, the gap open, and I sold it right here, 25.15. And this was also the gap from the other day. So I'm not. It was a contra trade. What am I going to do? I'm not one to hold those triple ETFs like that. But I had a reason. I had a plan. Euro turned weaker in the dollar. Touche, coach. Newmont Mining. You're not going to catch the bottom, but the volume came in that shows they were capitulating. When see like here, that big volume break. Well, that was a news situation on Newmont. That was different. So the volume came in on a Friday, on a volume came in after it's just the RSI was low and it came into a sensitive number. So maybe at Newmont it would open down a half to $1 if you were wrong with news and price action. That's why I did it. Not a normal Tuesday just saying let's try it. There was news involved or an economic number. So at that point, you're probably risking a half to make what, $1.50. Not the best of risk rewards, but for the active trader, it's not bad. They're better trades, but we've been on it and coach edified that. And next, that's what we say, right? All right, what else are the guys doing here? Let's look. Opening bull bet and hold on. I thought I was going to make this brief, but you know what? I keep going. I can't apologize. BAC bullish. What we do know now is excess above to get filled, which means liquidation breaks are not to be trusted on the short side. Okay, puts here. Bottom line, let's look at let's look what Kramer's saying. And by the way, I'll go a step further. It's up to you guys right here to either go to bar chart, and as of 11:15, what I would be doing is I'd be looking at stocks, range change, and volume. Who's got the best volume at range? So I'm interested in DRUG. Maybe I am. 47 cents, huge volume. Not a lot of things have volume so far. Apron, some short squeezes. Hassan, thank God. Apron, a short squeeze. AI was down 30% yesterday. Nerve, do I have to say it? Coles, brought it to you. PDD, to no surprise, but Okta, giddy up. I sold Okta above the strike, 65.24. I think the high of the day was 66.5. You know what I mean? The stock, what was the stock yesterday? 58 and change. So I was early. I had control of it. I didn't add to it. I did have control of it. BVN. Okay, so what has range on the downside? Or let's go even to stock scanner, another free query. And by the way, I have my own right here. This is my proprietary one. Just to let you know. All these scanners I have here are my will block you because we don't like it. I have 10% pullback after 20% rally, 20% or 2% more above the previous close. I have the a bullish candle. So these are all the things that I have. You know what I mean? So I'd be more happy to share, but I can't, I can't give it all away, or else, you're not going to leave me and they'll be alone, me and Lewis and Coach. We don't want that. So let's go to and Gina. Let's go to stock scanner. Let's go to stocks breakout on a range. Let's go to breakout on a range as of 11. Blue bio. Oh my God, I wasn't in that one. That was yet. You know what? Let's look at blue. Let's look at blue yesterday. Blue bio. I thought I brought it up. That made a huge move yesterday on news. Blue bio. 4 minutes. Yesterday, the stock's gone from 5 to 680. Made that big gap up print yesterday from, where was it? 630 to 680. Continued. From my recollection of the stock, the long-term chart, the 200-day is like another $1 away. So that's why I didn't take it. I'd rather it be above the 200-day, but these are things I look at. What's moving up now? Hold on. Share. What's moving up now? Moving up now as of what time? PDD, GLBE. Wasn't the GLB a good buy here, Lewis? That was for you. GLBE. Let's go to the chart. Great earnings, good chart. Came back to the 200-day. You got to take a stand, but that's a safe one. Already had earnings out of the way. It was received well. It was not a short squeeze, and it sat there. I bought it yesterday, and I bought it for a laggard reasons. Mara ripping for some reason, so that's good news for the Nasdaq. I see that right now. Mara going higher. Let's look at our coin. So I see that. Let's look at Riot. Riot not doing much. Let's look at the SLI. No, SI. Staten Island. What's Staten Island? I haven't looked at Staten Island in a while. SI. Not doing much. Am I still sharing correctly? I am. Let's go back. What's moving up now? So these are things I look at. EMPH is moving. ACAD. Bob is moving up now. Disney's making a move. So it looks like to me that the market's going up as we speak. And I don't even have to look at my futures. Let's look at break high. New highs on the day. As of what? 11:20 right here. NLLEC, BJ, Citibank. So retailers. Hopefully my retailers are going. See, that's because of Kohl's. BJ Wholesaler ripping. Look at that chart. BJ Wholesaler. Look at this thing. You want to talk about a flag going higher? BJ Wholesaler. I'm in what retailer? I'm in BGFV. I need this over 1220. BGFV. 1212. 1215. 1220. I'll take. Oh, it did a print up before this bastard. This is today. That's me trying to break it higher. Dick's Sporting Goods store is moving. So this is what I look at, guys. This is the chart on Dick's. So now, this got into a real tutorial. As I see the market's going up, I'll go like this. Let's go back to a bar chart. We'll refresh. And we'll go to, actually, we'll go to this one. Stock's moving down now as the market's moving up. I hope it's not one of mine. How can that happen? It was just moving up. Oh, you know what? It's the query's not set. Trending. Breakout on the day we're interested in. The bank. Moss. Bank. Bank. Hilton Hotels. Goldman Sachs, positive all day. Morgan Stanley was positive all day. Let me go back to here and see what they're doing. I'll go to my homepage, my Twitter feed. What are my boys doing now that I see the markets doing? If I'm getting redundant, pull the plug, yell at me, but I'm doing it for myself. Lewis, I know you love it. You share. What are they doing then? Newell, XLE bearish, Tesla bullish. Financial has settled now. Everything pretty much has settled in. All right. Bearish signal. That's because the market's made a move. He's telling you to take some profits. Twitter, still moving? What's Twitter doing? Twitter's doing nothing. All that option activity, remember, that I said at the beginning? but Twitter went from 38.50 to 30, went up 40 cents. I need Twitter to move $5 to be interested. You know what I mean? But pins remains okay, right? Above the 50-day. And what is Snap doing? You know what I mean? It's not nothing really going now. It's, as I said before, it's 11:40, nothing doing, but this is my routine. I'll go back into TradeGATEHub. One more pullback on Apple. Your turn week. Okay, thank you, everybody. Everybody good? All right. I'm not sure if I'll be back. If I do, I'll try to post. Monday I'll post data because it comes out, and I don't know what I'm gonna do over a 3-day weekend, but listen, everybody post any questions or get back to me. I'll always get back to you.